Excuse me, but what time is it?
It's a little past 10.
Sure enough, it's past 10. I don't know why, but my car's clock is 2 hours slow.
I'm sorry.
Could you take a look at my hands? Look here.
They're dirty.
That's right. I don't know why, but when I held the steering wheel, my hands got dirty.
I am so sorry. I'll immediately...
Nobody in my family smokes. I don't know why, but a cigarette butt is in my car. Worse, it really stinks. Is this a free gift?
No, I'm sorry. It seems to be a lost article.
My dear car's body has a lot of hand stains. It's also scratched. What's going on here? This is the worst service I've ever received. I wonder if my car was even repaired correctly.
I think your car was repaired correctly.
You think?
I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful next time.
Don't worry. You'll have no second chance. I'll never come back here. I'll tell you what, I have many friends, and I'll tell them all about this horrible performance.
Well, as you've seen, if you deliver a car to a customer in this condition, they'll respond in this way, and they will never come back. Brian, what's the matter?
What do you mean?
Well, I wonder if you can't concentrate on your work because you're sick or you're worried.
Worried? No, I'm not worried, and I feel fine. Was there a problem with the vehicle?
You don't seem to understand the situation. Here's my suggestion. Repair another car today, but make sure to follow the example of Bruce, our experienced technician. He's the best of technicians. He's a Toyota technician. Do you understand?
A Toyota technician? Oh, this is the same model that I repaired. Hey, how's it going?
Well, not too bad. I was suddenly asked to recheck this car, so I'm a little concerned.
A recheck? Who asked you?
Don, the service advisor. Hey, watch out. Don't touch the car with dirty hands. It appears to be repaired correctly, but other items aren't finished at all.
Are you a Toyota technician? This video will explain the 10 basic principles of better workmanship as the first steps to becoming a Toyota technician.
First, let me ask you a question. Do you know a basic principle of Toyota service?
Yes, it's to carry out quick and exact repair. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Anything else?
Are there any other principles?
I see you don't fully understand the principles. Let me explain. Second, you need to make the customers happy. In other words, you need to handle the customer's vehicle carefully.
Make the customers happy? Handle the customer's vehicle carefully?
Correct. Let's take Don's reception at the front desk as an example. When a customer comes in, you should always greet them properly by saying,
Good morning, may I help you?
Yeah, good morning. I need to get my car looked at.
Here, the service advisor greets the customer positively with a smile. Let's have a look at your reception style.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Could you take a look at my car?
In your case, you believe that only a greeting is enough. Now, who do you think makes the customer more happy?
Ugh, this engine is really dirty. I can't even touch it. Okay, I'll inspect your car.
This engine is very dirty. I'll be sure to clean it later.
Oh, okay.
I'll check your car now.
Now, which service advisor do you think made the customer feel happy?
I think Don made the customer happy.
I agree. So Don shows us how to make the customer feel happy and satisfied. The same principle applies to car repair. It's not enough just to repair the car. The basic principles of Toyota service are important from when you first receive the customer's car until you return the car to the customer.
Exactly. A Toyota technician always provides professional service in keeping with the following basic principles of Toyota service. Work accurately and quickly. Finish by the promised time. Handle the customer's vehicles carefully. Use seat and fender covers. Double check after the work is finished. These points are important. Of course, be sure to confirm that all work written on the repair order has been completed. Don't make mistakes.
There's another important thing about a Toyota technician. They always have a professional attitude.
Professional attitude?
We're professionals, aren't we?
Well, I think so.
Let's look at our examples again to see which person is better. Let's compare their appearance and the impression it makes. Watch them. Pretend that you are a customer.
Who do you think is better?
Well, the second example gives me a sense of security.
Why do you feel secure?
Let me think. Well, the technician handles the car carefully. He gives the impression that he's seriously checking the car. The one in the first example is doing the opposite. He handles the car roughly and makes me wonder whether the car has been repaired properly or not.
You understand already. Toyota professionals not only acquire expertise, but they also acquire a customer care technique which gives customers a sense of security by its very appearance.
That's right. They are professionals. In other words, you need to become a Toyota technician who has both outstanding repair technique and customer care technique in order to please customers and make them loyal Toyota fans. So the 10 principles of better workmanship are the basic rules which you need to learn first as a Toyota technician.
Now let's start the repair. But before that, change your dirty uniform. You don't look like a professional at all. Also, take off your sneakers and put on safety shoes.
Yes, sir.
The first rule of a Toyota technician is to have a professional appearance.
A Toyota technician should always wear a clean uniform, along with safety shoes. Also, be very careful about your personal grooming.
Now, show me your repair work.
Okay, now I'll drive the car to the stall.
Wait! You haven't put on a seat cover yet.
No problem. I just changed my uniform so the seat won't get dirty.
You don't understand. We always put a seat cover on the seat. But the objective is not just to prevent the seat from getting dirty, it's also a requirement for every Toyota technician. Make sure to put a seat cover on each seat, a steering wheel cover on the steering wheel, and a paper mat on the floor.
Is using these items a professional requirement?
Yes, it is. The second rule of a Toyota technician is to handle the customer's vehicle carefully.
A Toyota technician should be careful of the following points when handling a customer's vehicle. Always use seat covers, fender covers, and paper floor mats so that you won't smudge the customer's vehicle with oil or make scratches with tools. Pay attention to a customer's vehicle and drive the car carefully. Don't smoke in a customer's car. Don't use the audio equipment or the telephone in a customer's car. Don't bring trash or the toolbox into a customer's car.
By the way, what is wrong with the car?
Well, when the brakes are applied, there seems to be a strange noise coming from the rear wheels. So the customer asked us to inspect it.
Did you check it?
Yes. Checked it with the service advisor, and we found that the left rear wheel seems to be making a strange noise. I believe that the noise is due to wear on the brake shoe.
Anything else?
The The customer also asked us to replace the oil.
Sounds good. The third rule of a Toyota technician is to properly plan and prepare.
First of all, a Toyota technician plans and does all necessary preparation for any repair work. Confirm the main reason why the customer brought the vehicle into the dealership. Make sure the customer's requests and instructions from the service advisor are carefully understood. Pay special attention in the case of comeback jobs. Communicate with the service advisor if extra work is necessary. Plan your work procedures, and precautions. Check if the necessary parts are in stock. Prepare the manuals necessary for the repairs.
Brian, stop working and come over here now.
Yes? What's the problem? Yes, Bruce?
I would like to use a 17mm spanner.
17mm spanner?
Yes.
I see. I can't find it. I know I used it the other day. Where is it? Ah, I found it. It was at my feet. Here you are.
The fourth rule of a Toyota technician is to maintain neatness and cleanliness in the workshop.
There are a lot of cases where workers slip on spilled oil and get injured, or have greasy tools drop from their hands. As a Toyota technician, make sure you always maintain the tools correctly and keep the workshop clean and orderly. Also, dispose of unnecessary articles. Always keep the workshop clean. A clean environment will impress customers and bolster a sense of security.
What do you mean? Are you going to work sitting down?
I thought I would sit down and work. It's very hard to stand all the time. Can't get this off. I think I'll strike it with a hammer.
What are you doing? Hey, stop it. You are going to damage that drum. In addition, you may injure yourself. You don't know how to use tools, do you? It's too dangerous to let you work anymore. The fifth rule of a Toyota technician is to ensure work safety.
When lifting the vehicle, adjust the height so that you can work with your arms extended. A height where you have to stoop down or stand on your toes is dangerous. The safe and basic use for each tool is defined. Select the tool which is most appropriate for the work you are doing and use it in the correct way. In addition, a lot of materials in the workshop can easily catch on fire. Make sure that you put all pieces of cloth used to wipe gasoline or oil into designated containers. No smoking is allowed during work. You are allowed to smoke only in designated places during breaks. To make provision for any emergency, be sure to remember where the fire extinguishers are and how to use them.
Hey, something's wrong. I can't take it off after all.
What? Are you following the correct procedure?
Yes, I'm following the correct procedure, but it won't come off.
Is this the first time you've repaired a brake?
No, this is the second time. I saw it during training.
I see. What you are doing is a perfect example of trial and error work. I can tell you the cause of the trouble, but when you are not successful, what are you supposed to do? Why didn't you use the repair manual?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll check the proper procedure in the repair manual.
Please do.
Brake shoe replacement work. I haven't shortened the automatic adjuster. I'm sorry about that, Bruce.
That's okay, Brian. If you had looked at the repair manual at the beginning, you could have avoided wasting time.
I think I got it.
Good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, here, give me those. Good job.
Yes, I could take it off.
That's great.
But, what should I do about this?
What's the problem this time?
No, I'm all right. I'll check the repair manual.
Good idea.
Ah, yes, that's it. SSTs. Brake shoe return spring tool. And this. Sorry. I'll bring the necessary SSTs. Just give me some time.
Wait. Is it safe to leave the lift like this when you leave the workshop?
I remember. I have to lower the lift because it's dangerous. It's just another waste of time.
That's right. The sixth rule of a Toyota technician is to perform speedy, reliable work.
Now let's look at the key aspects of speedy, reliable work. Use SSTs. Work according to service manuals. Avoid trial and error work. Acquire the latest information from the Toyota Technical Service Bulletins. Ask the foreman or service advisor if you're not sure. Report to the foreman or service advisor if additional work beyond that authorized in the repair order is required. Take full advantage of available training. Toyota Motor Corporation offers various information sources that are useful to your work as a Toyota technician. Let's take a look at some of them. Repair manuals describe the inspection, adjustment, and repair methods for each part of the vehicle. There are repair manuals for each item, such as the engine, chassis and body, emission system, and body collision. The electrical wiring diagram summarizes the electrical wiring diagrams of each model. A special service tool list, SST list, explains SSTs which are necessary for the repair and inspection of applicable vehicles, relevant model engines, and TM models. Service data sheets, SDS, allow you to immediately refer to the specifications necessary for periodic inspection and adjustment of the vehicle. Technical service bulletins carry the latest technical service information. As training materials, there is the new team training manual and other related videos. In addition, new car features introduce the new technology and new mechanical features incorporated into the new model cars.
As we have seen, a Toyota technician must demonstrate exceptional service skill and a thoroughly professional attitude in order to satisfy customers. Are you beginning to understand?
To satisfy customers?
Here we will brief you on TQS, Toyota Quality Service. Toyota always aims to achieve outstanding #1 customer satisfaction. To this end, we need to offer #1 quality product and #1 after-sales service. In order to provide #1 after-sales service, a Toyota technician should repair cars while observing the basic principles of Toyota service. As a result, we can satisfy customers. The 10 principles of better workmanship are the foundation to establish TQS, Toyota Quality Service.
Okay, Brian. Now, let's get started. We can't afford to waste any more time if we're going to finish on schedule. From here on, I'll give you instructions to help with the repairs.
Thanks. I'll do my best to get it finished this afternoon on schedule.
Okay, let's go.
A Toyota technician should never forget to check whether repair work can be finished on schedule. When it becomes clear that the work may be behind or ahead of schedule, he or she should report this information to the foreman or service advisor immediately. Also, the foreman or service advisor should be told when additional work is needed. The 7th rule of a Toyota technician is to finish by the promised time. When the work is finished, a Toyota technician should check once again that the repair is correct. The major items to check are that all the work items written on the repair order have been completed. Loose nuts, bolts, or tools have not been left behind. The vehicle is cleaner than when it was received. The seats, steering wheel, and mirrors have been returned to their original positions. The clock and radio are reset if necessary. The 8th rule of a Toyota technician is to check work when finished. Customers do not enter the work area. In order to convince customers about the work content, a Toyota technician should always keep the replaced parts. Put the replaced parts in plastic bags. Put the replaced parts in designated places. The 9th rule of a Toyota technician is to keep all replaced parts. A Toyota technician should never relax his concentration until he delivers the vehicle to the service advisor. Write the work results on the repair order. Report the points you noticed during the work, for example, the degree of wear of the front brake pad, to the foreman or the service advisor. This information is important when giving advice to a customer. The 10th rule of a Toyota technician is to follow through.
Well, I've changed the oil. I put air in the tires and the spare tire, and the brake lamp has also been replaced.
Fabulous. You've really grown up. Now you're definitely a Toyota technician. I'll bet customers are fully satisfied. Thank you.
Excuse me, what time is it?
It's 10:05, sir.
10:05. The car's clock was losing time, but now it's been fixed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I shouldn't have come here in these clothes.
Well, is there any problem with the car?
Yes, the car's so clean, I don't know whether to sit in the seat or not.
Well, thanks for your compliment.
My family members are heavy smokers, but the cigarette butts have been disposed of somehow. Excellent! This is the best service I've ever had. In fact, I brought another car for repair the other day, but the service was terrible and out of the question. I told the service person, I'll never come back. But I'm very pleased this time. Great!
I'm grateful for your kind words. Thank you very much.
I tell you what, I have many friends, and I'll tell them about your outstanding service. See you around.
If you keep the 10 basic points in mind and try to acquire more repair skills, your reliability and performance as a Toyota technician will definitely improve. Number 1, professional appearance. Number 2, careful vehicle handling and treatment. Number 3, planning and preparation. Number 4, neatness and cleanliness. Number 5, work safety. Number 6, speedy, reliable work. Number 7, finish by promised time. Number 8, check work when finished. Number 9, keep replaced parts. And number 10, follow through.